Do you like One Punch Man, Tarnished?
Oh!
Want to make a very cool One Punch Man build where stuff just dies in one hit?
Man, I'm dead.
Well, you're in luck, because for this build you don't need to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10 kilometers of running every day. And I just know that's an idea you dread with fervor.
Please, 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 please.
No, this is merely a build based on the Ash of War called Palm Blast, which is exclusive for the martial arts weapon type. Martial arts are a new weapon type found in the shadow of the Erdtree DLC expansion. They are obtained relatively early in the DLC, and you can do this simply by gesturing "May the best win" to Dryleaf Dane in Skibidi Altus and whooping his butt in combat. Like their name suggests, you put on your old yellow karate belt from when you were a kid and start throwing hands against anything with pain receptors. The weapons are very cool looking, but in functionality, they're complete arse. They deal very low poise damage and very low, well, regular damage, both for PvE and PvP. I mean, you can use them, or you can use objectively better weapons that have awesome synergy with a lot of talismans and playstyles. However, where they do shine is with their unique Ash of War, Palm Blast. Palm Blast has you using the power of your only true lover and releasing energy in front of you to deal damage. If you simply tap the skill, you will high-five your enemy and deal moderate amounts of damage, which is fine. However, if you hold the Ash of War button, you will concentrate the power of God and anime in the palm of your hand and release it with the might of 1,000 farts.
Boom.
This thing can deal a lot of damage, and as you can see by the hitbox of the attack, the charged version releases a huge hitbox in front of you that will destroy anything it comes in contact with. So it's not lacking in the range department either. Nevertheless, as crazy as it may sound, its insane damage is not the best part of the skill. The best part of the skill is that while casting it, you cannot be moved at all. The hyper armor provided by this thing is like no other, and while technically you can be stance broken, it requires a lot of poise damage dealt to you that may not happen in a normal scenario, so trading with it is basically a death sentence. This Ash of War is super fun, and despite it having the capability of one-shotting you, it's not really cheap or broken at all. Because, I mean, let's be honest, you have to be a special kind of glue sniffer to get hit by this in an actual fight. Just like Ralph's Galactica Phantom.
You just don't learn, do you?
In duels, the enemy's attention is solely on you, which makes it hard to hit them with this thing. They have no backup to make them cocky and no PvE enemies to make them extra careful, so most people will simply back off when they see you channeling your virginity powers. You can still do the mini-trades with them, though.
Talk to the hand.
However, the chaotic nature of invasions will allow for situations where people will get so careless that they'll receive a nuke to their face. And before they even realize what happened, it's going to be too late. And for PvE, the Ash of War is also amazing, because you can't get stunned by anything. So all you have to do is simply stand there and spam that thing on their face.
Gotta give him that huck!
So what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Want to learn how to make a proper build for it? Oh, what's that? You don't have the weapon because you spent most of your money on anime figurines and now you can't afford the DLC? Well, I wouldn't worry if I were you, my little meatball, because Instant Gaming has got you covered. Instant Gaming is a website with over 10 million satisfied customers who opted to turn their back on overinflated retail prices and focus on a better shopping experience. With 24/7 customer support and great Trustpilot reviews, Instant Gaming offers amazing discounts on all games, game cards, and subscriptions for every platform on the market. It doesn't matter if you have a framed picture of Bill Gates or Gabe Newell in your basement wall. Instant Gaming does not discriminate.
But wait! There's more!
By clicking my special link in the description or pinned comment and simply creating an account, you'll participate in a free giveaway where the winner will get to choose a prize of their preference. So, who knows? Maybe you'll just win that DLC. The winner will be chosen at random by the system at the end of the month, so don't waste your time. Big thanks to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video.
All right, enough capitalism. Let's build this thing. We're looking at a level 150 vagabond with 60 vigor, 33 endurance, 22 strength, 18 dexterity, and 69 faith. The stat distribution is set like this in order to use other weapons aside from the martial arts if needed, which will be needed. Of course, we're infusing the martial arts with flame art to make use of our faith and increase the fire damage it deals. This is because the Ash of War will deal the same damage types as the martial arts, so by making it flame art, we can amplify its fire damage in many ways. In PvE, we're making full use of damage amplifiers, Godfrey's Icon and the Shard of Alexander for a direct damage buff to the Ash of War, the Fire Scorpion charm for the fire damage, and the Kindred of Rot Exaltation along with the Mushroom Crown to increase our damage by poisoning ourselves before a boss fight. You can add the Rakshasa armor set to the equation if you have obtained it in the DLC, but you can leave it out as the damage increase is not extremely significant. In our physic, we will include the Fire Shrouding Cracked Tear and the Blood-Sucking Cracked Tear if you have it, of course. Right before the boss, buff yourself with flame, grant me strength and golden vow, drink your flask and poison yourself with your preferred method. And I'm not going to explain to you how to use the palm of your hand because I believe you're already an expert in that subject. For PvP, you will need survivability, so we remove the Fire Scorpion charm and the Kindred of Rot talisman, replacing them with extra poise and weight load to be able to wear heavier armor with higher defenses. Your physic will include the Opaline Hard tier instead of the Blood-Sucking Cracked tier to increase damage mitigation when tanking multiple people. You can include the Oil-Soaked tier if you want to increase the fire damage even further, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's kinda buggy. Your main buff will be Flame, grant me strength, with Golden Vow being optional. Find yourself a target with less than optimal brain function, and rub a good one on their face. Easy as that?
You know what's also easy? Mystery thingy. Because you simply look for the answer in the comments. I'm on to you, my little lighter. The mystery thingy of our last video was Devonia's hammer. Big congrats to the little jackhammers who answered correctly. Here's our new mystery thingy, which you can try and guess in the comments below. Remember to drink plenty of water instead of soda, and I'll see you next time. Bye.